Here it is, everybody. Sketchbook number 1. After all this time, we're finally here to do a sketchbook tour. It's been a long time coming, yes. And there's a reason for that. And it's not because my art sucks. No, totally not. It's not because I'm insecure about my art. It's because I'm lazy and I didn't feel like setting all this up. But we're here now, and let's get into it. I'm hesitant to pull it. This is my first sketchbook. So sketchbook number 1. And it was made like 2 years ago, okay? So brace yourselves for the absolute indignation that you are about to feel towards this book, and probably towards me. But let's go. First page. Oh, that's funny because that's not the... This is the first page. And this was whenever I was first trying to start getting good at hair. And I can't believe I just said that because this is horrible. It's horrible hair. And like, oh Lord, moving on. This is the first drawing. And like, the funny thing is like, I would draw on this side and then go all the way through the book and then draw on this side all the way back. So this one is like technically the best. This one is the worst. So it's kind of weird how I did that. This guy, I mean, just like everything about him just kind of generally sucks. His hair sucks. The pose sucks. His arms are skinny as a rail. They're like mine. Just like his legs are long. The wrinkles in his shirt just look like, I don't know, it looks like Play-Doh or something. Gosh, it's horrible. Then over here, I started drawing girl hair and just generally everything. It also sucked. Yes, kept doing it. Pretty much garbage. This is a rough draft for a YouTube channel I was gonna make, and this was kind of the mascot guy. I did a lot rough drafts of names for the channel. Strange Tank Animations, Toon Maker, Strange Tank Tunes, What Went Wrong Animations. Yes, what went wrong in my mind. But anyway. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be to show you guys this garbage. And like, I might just do this one sketchbook in this video. I've got 7 of them, and I don't think I can fit all of them in one video. So, oh gosh, it's all garbage. Oh, my first like sideways walk. It's like I can't say anything about this. It's just like, it's like the only comments I have on this is just garbage. Oh Lord, we're skipping that. I mean, I'll give you a glimpse. There you go. It's just I was doing a comic. I actually did a decent amount of it, but it was garbage. Moving on. So more just garbage. I wonder, do I get onto any interesting stuff? This guy right here is actually an okay drawing. Let me just kind of move it there. This guy, short. He's got a long staff. That was kind of cool. This guy on the other hand sucks. So no, we don't talk about. I mean, like, what was I doing? Look at. Oh gosh. Here's a dinosaur. Let's just focus on the dinosaur. Okay, breathe. Deep breaths. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is actually, I mean, it's not great. It's really not great, but I feel like it was kind of okay, you know, especially for back in the day. Good thing it's not here to stay, because otherwise I would run away. Here's some characters. These were for something. I can't remember what it is. This right here was one of the first okay drawings in this sketchbook. I drew my sister's character, who can draw way better than me. Could whenever I drew this and still can, but she doesn't have a YouTube channel, so we're good. This name right here, just pay attention to this name. K-A-Z-A, Kaza. That is gonna be a recurring theme for literally ever. That was like my go-to name for any character that I ever created. You know, generally garbage, but we can move past this. This guy, you know, yeah. This I actually kind of like this, and you know, this is actually okay. He's that's what he is. Moving on, a little short. Almost, is that a hobbit? I don't. What is all this stuff? Misty the Ghoul, because it's Misty and it's like, it's not the Pokemon girl character. It's just, she's a ghost, so it's like mist around her. Okay, this guy right here. Just an average guy. Okay, this guy right here is just another guy. Okay, finally. Just another guy. He's just another guy. This person actually really unique. It's just a girl. Bunch of faces and stuff. We're getting close to the end. This right here, first kind of okay drawing, and it unlocked something in me. Ingrid, the girl, 15. Oh yeah, she can control her scarf. That was like an ability that she had. And I don't know what that means, but you know, we're basically this is the character that kind of made it to where I got better at art. This guy, however, is not. We can just forget about this guy. See, there's the name again. So the name's back. So that's pretty much the end of number 1. And I think we could go on to number 2. Let's just grab number 2.
Where are you two?
All right, number 2, lots of improvement. And there was. As soon as I open it, drawing. And this is kind of just, it gets you know, like they're okay-ish. I mean, you could say they're okay. They're really garbage though. All of these characters, I wrote these characters. You know what? These characters were for a story that I can explain in great detail, and it would take a long time. Or we can just move on. I'm joking. Basically, the story for this is it's a bunch of like kids in a superhero world. I was kind of inspired by My Hero Academia, so you know, don't judge me. But they all have powers that are typically villain powers. Like they would be great as villain powers. And so they get recruited or kidnapped by villains to train them to be villains. But they're not necessarily villains, and they're in this place to learn how to be a villain. And the thing is their teacher is a super powerful villain, and a rule that he makes is if you can escape, you can be free. And so they're always constantly trying to escape, but they can never do it because this guy's legendary. And at the same time, while they're trying to escape, they're learning to be better villains. So it's kind of a whole sorts of crap thing. And eventually, I don't know. I mean, they don't turn into villains. I know that, but like, I don't know. I never planned it out. This guy right here was the head honcho villain, Cog. He's got time manipulation. That made it a lot harder for them to escape. This guy right here has the ability of phasing, so he can change between air, water, like solid, and then like jelly. I added that one. It's not really a phase. And this person's is frequency, I think. What is that? I don't know what that says, so we're just gonna move on. This guy's is fury. Does not say furry. And his ability, he's like a small guy, but he can turn huge and hulking, and like he's like the Hulk kind of, but he has more control. And then this is horrible. We're gonna move past that. This person has the power of light and dark. She can either make it super, super bright or pitch black dark, so that's really helpful. And that's it. That's all those characters for that story. Now we can move on. So this guy, you could probably recognize him because this is literally how all of my characters look now. I mean, not now, but then. Back then, they all looked like this. And I not only did I suck at drawing, I also sucked at character design. So I'm glad I am better now. Forgive me for that. This I actually is a storyboard for a little animation that I did. I might actually post it now that I think about it. I probably should. But it's just a little tiny animation that I made about a blob. This guy, this is just a character. This is just a character. Here's this guy again. This guy, literally the same guy, just in a different story. And this person, just kind of all. These characters were stories for like something like where like fantasy creatures came into this world and they had to like fight them with regular modern warfare stuff. That was pretty cool. These are all like, you can tell this was actually kind of a okay drawing. I like this. This was part of that same story. But all my drawings are starting to get garbage. This is pretty good. This is for another story. I don't know. You guys might notice by now. I like to create stories and then do nothing with them. But this was like a thing where everybody had a number and that was kind of their power level. And he was 12, so he was really weak. But like his corresponded with like his emotions and nobody else's did. So like if he got really angry, he would just shoot up in power and stuff. And then here, this person, she's like 1,000. She's pretty decently powerful. This guy is incredibly powerful. These are all horrible drawings though, so it doesn't matter. Same guy again, dragon guy. This might have been a creature that I created for a book that I wrote a long time ago. Never finished it, but I used to write books, by the way. I've actually finished a few, but they suck, and I actually don't have them anymore, so sorry. You're never going to get to see them. Forgive me. They suck. I'm actually doing you a huge favor. And then this person doesn't have hands, and now we're moving on. Anyway, this person, I drew this just because I had a picture in my brain. Didn't end up as good as the picture in my brain because I sucked back then. This, I was trying to do more expressions, and it ended up horrible, and I didn't draw hands either. Like, at least I kind of, like, you know, I don't really draw hands, you know this. But at least I didn't just straight up not draw them. This guy's a skateboarding person. That's just a pose that I did. This one, I actually kind of like. You can tell if I liked them back in the day because I would darken the lines and actually do shading and stuff. All these drawings are pretty meh. This right here, this guy's like, what? She's like, what? And it's just a giant monster. Here I tried to draw some perspective with the arm and thing. And this person right here, what is it? Floey Falancy? That was literally her name. She's kind of like a punk girl. Oops, I shook the camera. Her thing was like, she was in a story with some other guy this guy. Crete Vanguard. Crete was another of my favorite names. Not as much as Kaza, but pretty up there. But they basically lived in like a thing where like a bunch of chunks of the earth floated into the sky, and like there was like low gravity or something. I don't understand the science behind it, but basically you could kind of just jump between fragments of earth and stuff and you would live up there, and that was it. There was really no story. This was kind of a practice of perspective and crap. Another like me just trying to, the worst drawings are whenever I try to do something new, which means they're actually better because I'm practicing and trying to learn. So anyway, you can see Creed again. It's the same character this time. Same character. I was kind of fond of this character. I drew this guy when I was building a deck. I was literally not at home. I was staying for like a week building a deck with my grandfather, and that's when I drew this. and these were just drawn, you know, sometime, and it was garbage. Generally, I mean, I shouldn't call my stuff garbage. I mean, I should have a little bit more pride. I'm a so-so artist, you know what I'm saying? Back then I wasn't, but this is the stuff that led me to where I am today. So I shouldn't be too upset about it, because without this, I wouldn't be where I am today. So it's garbage, and it kind of depresses me, but it also inspires me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without it. So rather than disrespect you, I'm gonna respect you. You're also just paper, so just get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of these, let me know, because I'm down. I'm down for that. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, do not hit the bell. You guys are doing me wrong by that. I'm just saying. But come on, guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a great time here. I'll see you next time.